Hi, I'm David Collins, the audio lead and sound designer on Star Wars Republic Commando.
And I'm Jesse Harlan, the music composer for Republic Commando.
In this video, we just want to share a few highlights of the immersive soundtrack to the game, touching specifically on some sound design and music design elements. We're going to show you a level in the game from Geonosis and tell you a little bit about how we built the soundtrack for this particular area. In terms of sound design, the ambient sound consists of a stereo sound file that loops for about 10 to 15 seconds, as well as dozens of ambient one-shot sounds that play back at random in order to make the environment feel more alive. And in this particular case, I chose to highlight the fact that the Battle of Geonosis from Episode 2 is basically taking place just on the other side of those canyon walls, sort of heard but not seen. The random one-shot sounds of this level consist of wind gusts, crumbling rocks, and distant ship pass-bys to emphasize that you're in a war zone, basically. We do this for every level in the game to complement the vast array of sounds for weapons, creatures, and Foley. All of which also rely on multiple variations, random pitch and volume playback, and some clever grouping and volume ducking, which allows the game to mix itself in real time, depending on the actions of the player.
Republic Commando features an adaptive, largely original music score that interacts dynamically with the level design, as well as player interaction and enemy AI. In this part of the game, we hear a suspense music cue, which hints that the player needs to take action in order to progress further, while also warning the player that danger is right around the corner. In this case, the player blows through this wall, where there are enemies waiting on the other side. Once the enemies are alerted and engage the squad in combat, you will hear a battle music cue kick in to heighten the tension and the drama. The game will detect if the player is successful and in most cases play a music cue called a victory flourish. But in this case, because the dwarf spider droid is waiting on the other side of this door, a John Williams heightened battle music cue will start to play. If the squad is successful in defeating this enemy, a victory flourish will play and the music will quiet down to another suspense cue. The interplay between these systems, along with dozens of scripted musical events, makes for a dynamic and satisfying musical experience while playing Republic Commando.
Let's take a listen to a level of Star Wars Republic Commando.
Explosives prepped and ready.
Stand back, doubters.
Eliminate target. Give me another. You're looking at a dwarf spider droid, one of the Commerce Guild's nastiest anti-infantry units. Its durasteel plating is rated for starship hulls and is nearly invulnerable to small arms fire. Only its optical cluster, the red orb on its abdomen, is unshielded and vulnerable.
In other words, shoot the big red spot.
Focus on that optical cluster, Delta. Back to the scrappy clanker. I sure hope we don't encounter many more of those.
There you have it, the soundtrack to Star Wars Republic Commando.
It's been an amazing game to work on, and we hope that you love listening to it as much as we loved creating it. Thanks.